honest, it is a bit of a scary ride. It goes so high up. I don't know how. I was like, yeah, I'll do a barrel roll. Yeah, that was not happening. I kept my wings in place. Hello and welcome back. Today is Tuesday. Don't know what day in the holiday it is, but it's Tuesday. And we are going to Epic. So you do get one Epic day with the 2-week pass from Virgin Holidays, but we decided we were going to book another one ahead of time because we knew we would want more than one day there. And it's actually been really nice having a day where we've had fast passes and we can just get on all the rides really quickly, and then a second day at all the parks where we've just had a little bit more of a casual stroll around, taking in a bit more. I think we want to try at least one of the restaurants and a couple of the other food places there. We want to see the windmill burning because when we went the weather wasn't great the first time and it looks really sunny today, so hopefully the windmill will be burning today. And it is Columbus weekend has just gone, so there were lots of reports that it was super duper busy, and it was busy, don't get me wrong, but I mean we've been in parks for other days where it's been really busy with multiple hour long waits. I think the longest we saw was 3 hours for the Ministry of Magic ride, and that was last week in the daytime, so not even Columbus weekend. So it has been busy, but it's not really affected us just because we weren't actually trying to get on the rides this weekend. Like I said, we're just kind of taking in the theme parks. I think maybe Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party was busier last night, but then also it was really, really rainy when we went, so I think that probably rained a few people off the party last time. And we got some candy. Probably we didn't focus as much on the candy this time. We kind of did the shows, the fireworks. They were all really great, and if you want to watch any of that you can see it in my previous video. And so now we are going off to Epic. We do have early entry in this hotel, but I have definitely learned that we are not early entry or rope droppers, anything like that, because we just like to have a little sleep in the morning. So we're just going to take it easy. That is the kind of the theme of the day, taking it easy, taking it in. So yeah, we weren't going to rush around for early entry because with Epic Universe, I'm not sure about the other parks, but even though you have early entry, anyone, so I think all Universal Hotel guests get the early entry, so that is from 9 a.m. and the park opens at 10. But even if you aren't a hotel guest, you can still go into the park at 9. You just can't go on any of the rides, so people kind of stand outside areas waiting to get in. So it's not as beneficial, I think, as maybe some other parks' early entry. And we did all the rides, like I said last time, so we're gonna, if we see one with a low wait time, we might go on. It is Tuesday, like I said, so less of the Columbus holiday visitors are here because I think that finished yesterday. There may have been a national holiday yesterday as well. And yes, so we're just going to take it easy, see the sights, maybe take the shows in again, we're not too sure, and I will let you know how it goes. For the outfit today, we're going for this little top that I got from Topshop ages ago when it still used to be a physical shop, and it's actually people on the beach, but I thought it looked kind of spacey. Little green shoulder bag, skort, and the pink trainers that I've been wearing a lot, and the sunglasses are prescription sunglasses, so I'm hoping that we will see the windmill nice and clearly. Off we go. We are in Epic. The main gateway is just behind me there, and the wait times are very, very long, but we expected that. And like I said, we're just going to go for a little stroll around, maybe hop on a ride if we feel like it. One thing that Universal does do better than Disney, I have to say, are the beverages. So we have refillable cups which we just top up at the beginning of the day, and then we can just use it through all the Coca-Cola freestyle machines throughout the day, and it's so much easier. So for example, yesterday at Disney they only had large cups at one place, so we had these humongous drinks that we just couldn't finish before a show, so we ended up having to chuck half of those away. And then also at a different point Nick got a drink and it was completely flat and the queue's just really busy, so we just left it. Whereas here we can just take our refillable cups and obviously top them up at a station, so you do a one-off payment to actually buy the cup, and each day you want to use them you can just top it up, and then you can use any of the Coke freestyle machines. There's so many different flavours of Coke, and then there's also things like Fanta, the Minute Maid drinks, which I really like, Powerade, lots of different stuff that you can use. I think that's something really good that Universal does, and your cup, you can top it up at any park as well. So I think we bought these originally in Islands of Adventure, and we've used them here, we've used them at Universal Studios obviously. So yeah, they're just really handy to have. I'm going to go into the shop now, as that's what we are doing today, shopping and eating. You know, it's a hard life, but someone's got to do it. So this shop here is, I think, one of the big main ones, just at the entrance. So I'm hoping by filming I will not actually purchase anything, but I do love this little toadette keyring that I keep seeing. Oh, I saw these mugs earlier. How fun are these? They're angular. There's no actual handle, but I just thought, what a cute different little mug. Let me see if I can find toadette for us. Oh, I see keyrings over here. Oh, there's Mario. I think she's going to be around here somewhere. Here we go. I'm sorry. How cute is she? She's quite big. I kind of would prefer on this size. Maybe I get a little. No, I need to stop spending money. Although we're in Orlando. We're in Orlando, hey? Where is Nick? I think Nick's up there. See if he's got anything. I keep trying to tell him that he needs to purchase something because I'm feeling very bad at the moment because I keep purchasing things and Nick does not. Oh, a popcorn bucket time turner. We seem to be in Harry Potter merch land now. Oh, there's the Dark Universe. So it's all in their land. So Mario's over there, Dark Universe, Harry Potter, and I think Celestial just at the front there. Oh, Nick's got a wand. We have found ourselves in the cake and sweet shop, and these smell absolutely amazing. Price list here. There's even more. There's the kind of themed chocolates throughout the park as well. I think these are the Harry Potter ones. But look at this fudge. Oh, and cake pops. I do like a cake. Oh no, that's a marshmallow pop. That's a cake pop. But look at how decorative these chocolate apples are, caramel apples. I have a fixed retainer though, so I can't eat caramel apples unless I want to snap it off. Fun fact. Oh yeah, here are, oh, Isle of Burke. There's an Isle of Burke section in the other shop as well, obviously. And this is Captain Cacao, I believe. Yes, Captain Cacao, who is sort of the mascot captain of this park. I'm surprised they don't have a little mascot meet and greet. Oh, that's soft. Yes. He is steering the ship of Epic Universe. In Donkey Kong Land, we're just looking for somewhere. Speaking of our cups, we have activated them for the day. Now we're just looking for somewhere where we can top our drink up, and it's very, very warm today, very hot. I noticed that the fast passes for today have sold out. It's about midday. We did pop into the Atlantic restaurant, but for me personally, I don't think I'd want to be spending those prices for a restaurant in a theme park. I mean, they might be really good, to be fair, but I'm not really a fish person anyway, so I would have been having the chicken, and it was about $33. And then I just thought, if we're spending that much, I'd like to kind of go to a nice restaurant, maybe outside of the parks, and just get some snacky bits here. But let me know if you've been and what your food was like. I'm going to go into the One Up Factory, which is a little shop. Here we go, into the Mario shop. As you can see, this isn't a Columbus weekend and it's still pretty busy. We are in the old Oak Star Tavern. The Oak Star Tavern. As you probably have guessed by now, I'm not good at remembering the names of these places and rides, but yeah, we're going to go here. I think it's like barbecue theme. There's loads of barbecue sauces on the table as well. We were going to go and have a look at Harry Potter, but we did this last time. We were in that Pizza Moon place and we left to go look at somewhere else. By the time we came back, it was absolutely heaving. So I think we're going to have a main meal here and maybe have a look at the other restaurants later on. It seems to be the restaurants in the actual lands get quite busy earlier on. So we saw the Toadstool Cafe in Super Nintendo Land, had a huge queue outside, and other places we've been to the other day we came, the themed restaurants there in the land. So for example, Harry Potter, Isle of Burke, they had really big queues throughout the whole day. So I think we're just going to have a nice, it's so much more chilled in here, it's good aircon, and it's a really pretty ceiling. Let me show you the top of the building. So it's the oak tree panellings with lights coming down and then little star lights that hang down from the ceiling. There is also live music in the other room if that is your jam as well. Have the barbecue dips here. My burger, my little mac and cheese, some fries, and it's gone for the chicken and the brisket. We're all done here. It was nice. The mac and cheese, I think would have been better. I think it had been like left out a little bit. The burger was really nice. The chips, the seasoning on the chips was good. I think this is a really good restaurant to kind of get out of the kind of noise if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, something like that. I'm not sure obviously what it would be like later on in the day, but I mean it's nearly 1 o'clock now and the tables are full, but it's still pretty quiet. And one thing is that you do have to order on the app. So if you've not got the Universal app before coming, I would definitely recommend downloading it. You just put it through the app and then at the end you pop your table number in and you pay for it on there as well. So I'd already set up a card on the app, so it was really easy. But yeah, if you don't have the app or if you're not app savvy, I don't know how you would order otherwise. There might be a till point actually at the front, but I will double check that. I have found the till point, so I assume you'd come here if you didn't have the app. I just want to show you this giant fireplace up here as well. It's very pretty. And the live music is just through that room there. And then this is the room we ate in, which doesn't have the live music. So yeah, and there's obviously tables in here as well, if you prefer that. When you come into the 1920s Wizarding World and you kind of head up towards the show tent, if you go off right and round the back of the shops, there's the Bad Wizards pub, and that's where we are now. I think we might get just a glass of wine and a beer and chill here for a little bit. It's very hot outside. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the windmill go on fire because it's down for maintenance, so hopefully maybe later on this evening we'll be able to catch that. Got my little wine. This is a plastic cup, would you believe? Yeah. So we're going to have these and then we're going to see what's happening in the rest of the park. I think we were quite spoiled when we came with fast passes. We pretty much did everything. So we're able to take it really slow, but we're kind of looking at queues thinking, oh, should we go in that? Oh, it's an hour. Should we do this? Should we do that? So I think we're going to bite the bullet and stand in one of the queues at one point. But yeah, I think we've been spoiled little princesses. And yeah, we need to just buckle up and stand in the queue for a little bit. It's a bit disappointing about the windmill because there was no one outside to say that the windmill was down, and there were quite a few people waiting for it to go. But oh well, we shall see that hopefully later. And after we've had these wine and Nick's got a beer, we will head on out. We might have a look at the show again, but if not, I think we're just going to go over to the Isle of Berk and see what the dragons have to offer. Me and Nick have decided to split up, well, for the next hour anyway. So I am going to go on the Wing Gliders ride, which I think is quite a slow loading process. It's going to take about an hour whilst Nick goes off and does some shopping, I believe. This is the one that I haven't done, which I really want to do. So I'm going to hop on this. We did wait for the one of the Dark Universe rides, Dracula's Mansion, Castle, Werewolf, Monsters Unchained, that's the one. But it was down. We waited about an hour and we just gave up in the end. So yeah, we were thinking about leaving, but we're like, no, I'm going to try a ride. We paid money for this extra ticket, so I want to get at least one coaster. All the roller coasters are at least 2 hours or longer at the moment, so the kiddie rides are more like an hour. I realise this is actually Hiccups Racers Rally, not Hiccups Wing Gliders, or Racers Rally. It's the one where you go and you try and twist yourself in a barrel roll. We know by now that I'm not good with names. That's how you roll, apparently. I have no idea what I was calling it earlier, but it's the Dragon Racers Rally. And it only took 30 minutes. The posted wait time was 65 minutes, but I was on in 30, well on and off in 30. And it would have been even quicker, but there was a little girl who got too scared and had to be taken off the ride, which, to be honest, it is a bit of a scary ride. It goes so high up I don't know how, I was like, yeah, I'll do a barrel roll. Yeah, that was not happening. I kept my wings in place. But yeah, it was actually quite a thrill, really, especially for a little kid as well. But definitely glad that I did it, and also glad that it was like half the wait time. I'm going to find Nick now, who has just done the Stardust races as well, because that had a really short wait time. We might do that one again together, but we'll see how it goes. Have decided to come on Monsters Unchained. We are part way through the queue now. We got in around 17 minutes past 5 and it said the wait time should be 65 minutes. I think we're about half an hour, 40 minutes in, and we're in a room with a lot of lights and a transforming bat. And there you go, we're moving quite quickly now, but we weren't before, but we are now. 65 minutes was pretty bang on. We went in at 17 minutes past 5 and came out at 22 minutes past 6. Annoyingly, we noticed on the way out that a single rider had open and they'd closed it earlier. So I think they opened it pretty soon after we asked, because we weren't bothered about being in the same carriage because the seats kind of cover the side of your head anyway, so you can't really see or even hear the person next to you. But oh well, it was 65 minutes. I think now we might just head back to the hotel to freshen up before heading to Universal City Walk. We're just getting ready for dinner. It's about 7:30 and we've actually decided we're going to go to Disney Springs, not to Universal City Walk or Boardwalk, whatever I keep calling it. Anyway, we are just going to go and see what's available. I have had a quick look at Homecomin because I know a lot of people rave about that, but it doesn't have any reservations available for this evening, so we might just walk up. There are obviously lots of different options there. We did grab a little cocktail from the hotel bar. Can't remember what this is, but the lady who did it has made it very strong. But yes, it is lovely. And Nick went for their version of like an espresso martini. Mine has Prosecco, elderflower, can't remember what it's called. And anyway, so we're going to go to Disney Springs after this. I have to say that I've definitely realised I am a fast pass girly. I think if you live near the parks and you can come quite often, then it's fine. You can just come, go as you please. But when you've got 2 weeks to just sort of get through as many parks as there are here, and we've only done Disney and Universal, there are so many other parks. I know there's Busch Gardens and things like that, and there's so much more that there is to do here. We kind of, at one point we were thinking about going to the Kennedy Center, and then we were thinking about doing a boat ride to see the alligators, and it's just not happened. There's just so much to do, and I think we definitely, we're fast pass princesses. I hold my hands up, and if we come again, I think we'll carve out a little more time to do some of the extracurricular activities outside of the parks. But it's been lovely, and it was really good to get on a few rides today. So between us, we did 3 rides. I did the Dragon Rally races. You know these are going to all be made up names, but you'll get the gist. Nick did the Stardust races. I keep calling everything races. And then we did the Monsters Unchained. Pretty sure I've got the right name for that one. Is it Dragon Rally something? I don't know. It's the one where you try and twist yourself in the air. I didn't try and do that. It's very high up and very slow. Nick is offering me, what is that? A Jolly Rancher. Oh no, a Lifesaver. A Lifesaver. Can't even get my sweets right. I'm going to have this sweet. I'm going to let you go, but I will take you along to Disney Springs and you will see where we end up. I'm going to finish getting ready and yeah, make moves really. This is the outfit for this evening. It's just a little dress. Can't remember where I got it from, but a little black bag and plenty of mosquito spray. Touch wood, not had any bites so far, but I don't want to give them any chances. And we're going to get a lift to Disney Springs. Well, it comes to the back scratcher, so what can you expect?
We get to keep the back scratcher?
Dinner was so lovely at Homecoming. They managed to just squeeze us in. We just walked in. It was about 10 minutes and we got a drink at the bar whilst we waited. And the drinks were very, very strong. Nick accidentally ordered the strongest drink on the menu. He didn't mean to, but it was called There's Something Itch, and it literally came with a back scratcher in it. It was so strong. He had to ask for lemonade on the side just to dilute it down a little. I went for a chicken burger and mashed potatoes, and Nick went for a grilled burger with chips, fries I should say. And it was so lovely. We're just paying now, and then we're going to go have a quick look around the shops. Probably got an hour before it all closes, but I would definitely recommend coming here. I mean, probably lots of people have recommended this before. As I think I said before, I've come here because I saw recommendations, and you know what? It does live up to the hype. It was really, really nice. I definitely recommend the mashed potatoes, a little bit of gravy on the side. I do love gravy. I am from the north, so I've got to have some gravy. But yes, definitely recommend it. Really lovely, very, very full, and the drinks are very, very strong if you do like a cocktail. We're back at the hotel now. It is currently, oh, my phone's upside down, 10 to 12 at night. So we are gonna go to bed now, and we haven't quite decided what we're gonna do with our last full day in Orlando. We might do Disney, might do Universal. We are definitely going to do Universal on our last day, just so we kind of stay near the hotel, because obviously our suitcases are going to be here and it'll just be easier for us to get to the airport. But tonight was lovely. We had Homecomin for dinner. I had the fried chicken burger with mash, and Nick had a grilled chicken burger with chips, or I should say fries, sorry. And obviously he got his drink with a back scratcher popped inside it, which, as you know, is totally normal for a drink. So yes, we're back now. We did do a little bit of shopping around Disney Springs, but the shop shut around 11 p.m. and we just got a lift back to the hotel. And we checked with the lobby just now, and checkout is 11 a.m. So we've still got a full day tomorrow, and it's the day after that. We just wanted to make doubly sure that we weren't overstaying our welcome. So we are, like I said, plans are up in the air for tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching today. Even though our day started out a bit up in the air, we managed to do a good few rides at Epic and had a lovely dinner and just a chill evening as well. So thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, do what you gotta do, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.